Hello everybody. So in today's video we're going to build, I guess you could say, a pumpkin patch. It's finally nice outside, it's sunny. I'm only going to plant 2 pumpkins, but I just purchased some cantaloupe, and I found a rhubarb plant finally. I've been looking everywhere for a rhubarb plant and I finally found one. So we're going to plant that there too. And yeah, that's what we're going to do in this video. I thought I would start by showing you where we're going to build this patch. Like I was saying, I have this area right here that gets sun 90% of the day, and it's on the side of my house. It was either here on the side of my house or in this little area right here next to my garden. But as you can see, it's shaded half the day. And it's fairly small, and I want to plant 3 different things here, so I don't think it's big enough right here. So I think here it is. I think I'm going to have to start with weed whacking. I'm getting ready to go and get the weed whacker, and I'm noticing all of these raspberry bushes that are growing in my lawn. Right there. Right there. Another one right there. They're all over the place. Now that I've got everything weed whacked, I'll show you there, right there. I'm trying to decide, here, I'll give you a look at what I'm looking at here. Now I'm just digging down into the dirt to see if it's usable. If it's not, and it's too, not good enough dirt, then I might put them in pots and just lay them right in this area. I'm going to dig and we'll see. I kind of hope that this will be viable, because all this grass that I just cut could be like mulch, so I'm hoping that this is good enough. I think it is. I think I can plant my plants in here and maybe just add some compost. Especially if I dig out a big enough hole here. Well, that's exciting because I didn't want to have to put them in pots. Pumpkins grow quite big, and I'm assuming they get quite big roots. I have never grown a pumpkin, and I have never grown a cantaloupe. Ooh. So we're going to attempt it this year. This is good. It's nice and loose soil. It's not compact like clay. So I think this is what we're going to do. Do one more here, and then I'll go get some compost. Let's give them a little bit of space here.
I greatly underestimated how difficult it would be to dig through the overgrown grass like this. I was very surprised by how difficult it was to get the shovel through it.
Get my gloves on here. Okay. Let's pour some organic compost in. That off to the side here. Okay, I'm going to add some fertilizer. And then I'm going to add some bone meal. Helps it root better. Also gives it nutrients. Pumpkin. So this is a Howden pumpkin. Never grown it before, so this is going to be a first. Let's see how root bound it is since the leaves are starting to go yellow. It's not too root bound. Probably just needed to be potted. I think that I'm going to leave it inset like this, just so that when it rains, all the water pools, so it gets a lot of water. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, let's do this one. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. There we go. Add a little bit of some garden soil after, just to bring it up a little bit more. But for now, I think we can start digging the holes for the cantaloupe. Last hole dug. So I'm just going to put some bone meal and fertilizer in each. Some compost. Okay. Some fertilizer. some bone meal. Okay, now we can start planting. So the cantaloupe says it's a sugar cube cantaloupe. Well, this is one plant, not two. I thought it was two. So I dug an extra hole. I think that instead of putting more garden soil in, I think I'm going to put some mulch to keep them really nice. Okay, let's plant the rhubarb. It is called Ruby Red. I also thought this was a good spot for the rhubarb because the side of the house will shield it in the wintertime from the really cold wind. More chance to come back. Rhubarb is actually a perennial in my area, shockingly. We are quite cold here. So any chance for a perennial I am going to plant. Okay, there we go. I think that's good, and I'm going to put some mulch on top. Yeah, go water them. And I think that looks beautiful. Okay, although we did plant an extra hole, but that's okay. Maybe I'll find something else to put in it. Here's a close-up. One pumpkin, another one. This is the sugar cube cantaloupe. And then our rhubarb. Now I'm going to water. Okay, so I'm just going to get ready to make the mixture to water the plants. I'm going to use some of this fish fertilizer. It'll help the pumpkin with the yellowing on its leaves. This has got lots of nitrogen in it. So I'm going to do a couple, it stinks, but it works really well. Do a couple globs in there. And then I'm also going to add some Pro Mix 1266 garden fertilizer. This will also help with the nitrogen. And then I'm just going to fill it with water and water them. My seeds. Okay, so this should help with the yellowing on the pumpkin's leaves. Should help quite a bit, actually. Okay, so let's go water them. I'm giving them quite a bit of water. I want them to soak up the the fertilizer I just put in there. The fertilizer that I sprinkled into these is a slow release fertilizer. That's why I'm giving it a little bit more of regular liquid stuff. There we go. Give them a little bit more. Try to use the whole jug here. Fish fertilizer smells disgusting, but it works really, really well. There we go. The last thing I need to do today is this beautiful blueberry bush here. I'm going to plant it right next to my other one I got last year, but I'm not sure if this is alive. I mean, it looks like it has some buds on it, but I'm just going to leave it and see if it comes back. It doesn't look like it's... I mean, it has some green down in here, so I don't think it's dead. But either way, I got it a little brother to sit next to it. I heard that you need more than one to pollinate, so I bought another one. Let's plant it. Okay, let's get this done. Get my glove on here. It's got landscaping fabric in here. And a whole bunch of rocks. Oops. Trying to make sure the hole is big enough for the roots to expand. All these rocks. Okay. Okay, hopefully that's big enough. This is, what kind of blueberry is this? This is a Patriot blueberry. Okay, I almost forgot fertilizer. So I'm going to put some slow release fertilizer in. I'm going to put a little bit of bone meal. And I am going to add some soil acidifier. Blueberries like very acidic soil. So we're going to add some acidifier. Add some on the one over here too. They do not like alkaline soil. They do best with acidic. The roots are nice. Just kind of loosen them up a little bit. Might need to dig that a little bit deeper. There we go. Okay, and then I'm just going to water it with the mixture that I watered the pumpkins with. Water my other one too, since we're at it. There we go. There's the blueberry too. I got lots done today. So there's one last thing we need to do today, and that is put mulch on the pumpkins and the cantaloupe we just planted. So let's do that. There we go, that'll help keep it nice and moist when on the hot days. There's the rhubarb bush, the cantaloupe, and both pumpkins. I think that's good. I'm glad you guys were here, and I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I hope to see you next time.